Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. We're gonna wait a second. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon stretch break. My name is Jazzy, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk, and we're going to go ahead and get into some nice stretching today. So, if you have anything today that is a little bit tight or any areas you'd like to focus on, feel free to drop that in the chat, and I can add that into what we're going to be doing today. But unless I watch out for something, but we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off standing today, and we're going to work on a little bit more upper body first. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with some neck stretches. So I know my neck gets really tight from sitting throughout the day. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with my right hand, and I'm going to place it in between my shoulder blades here. And I'm going to then bring my shoulder of my left side down to my left ear. And I'm going to place my hand on top of my head here. And we're just going to let that hand kind of relax there. So this is going to give us a nice stretch through the side of our neck. And we don't want to be pulling down on our head. We just kind of want the hand to be resting there. And we're going to get a nice stretch through the side of our neck. Breathing nice and deep, slowly exhaling. And on our next exhale, we're going to go ahead and turn our head down towards the ground. So the ear was by our shoulder. Now we're going to have our chin by our shoulder. Same thing, head on top of the hand on top of the head. And we are going to feel that slight stretch through the back of our neck now. So we had a side, and now we're going to have a nice little neck stretch in the back. Making sure we're standing nice and tall and that we are still breathing. We don't want to hold our breath through this. And let's go ahead and do one more big inhale. And we're going to slowly exhale. And as we exhale, we can gently return our head to center and drop our hands slowly to our sides and shake that arm out a little bit. I know my arm gets a little bit tight from hanging out behind my back. And the next thing we're going to do now is the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to take my left hand in between the shoulder blades, and I'm going to bring my right ear to my right shoulder, placing my right hand on top of my head. So same thing, feeling that the stretch through the side of your neck, making sure we're staying nice and tall. Our core is tight. And we're sighing out any tension we may feel in our neck. And we're going to do one inhale here. Slowly exhaling. And now we're going to go ahead and face the ground. So we're bringing the chin more towards the shoulder, looking towards our armpits. Same thing, hand on top of the head. We're not pulling our head down. We're just kind of letting that hand rest there. We're going to start to feel that stretch more in the back of our neck here. Still keeping that core tight. We're standing nice and tall. Sighing out any tension that we feel in our neck today. And let's go ahead and do one more big inhale. And we're going to slowly exhale. And we're going to return now to center. And we can drop our hands slowly next to our sides. And again, kind of shake that out a little bit. And then we're going to do some neck circles now. So we're going to do a few in each direction, but we're going to start off with our chin towards our chest. So we're have our nice tall posture, chin to the chest. And whatever direction you want to go to, that's what we're going to start with. So you're just going to start rotating your neck. And in a nice big circle. We want to make sure we're going at a nice pace here. Not too fast, but not too slow. But we do want to still feel some stretching through here. I know I start to feel it when my chin comes to my chest. Let's go ahead and do one more here in this direction. We're making a nice big circle with our head here. And when we finish that third circle, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the other side. So same thing, but other direction. So if you were going one way, we're just gonna switch to the other direction. Getting some nice neck stretches this afternoon, since a lot of us have probably been sitting at our desks or even standing, but sometimes that posture can get a little tiring. So we're gonna kind of do some stretches for our upper body to prevent that today. Now let's go ahead and do one more nice big neck circle here. And we can slowly bring our head back up when we finish that last circle. And from here, what we are going to do is a nice little shoulder opening stretch. So we're going to take our fingers, we're going to interlace them behind our back, and we're going to press our knuckles towards the ground. So we should start to feel that pull across our chest as we really push the knuckles into the ground. And we can bring that gaze up towards the ceiling. So you don't have to look all the way up towards the ceiling, but at a nice comfortable place where you're kind of feeling that stretch through your neck, but you really want to feel this one in the chest here. So we're pushing the hands into the ground or arching the back just ever so slightly. We don't want to crank on our back. We just want to open the chest up a little bit. We're breathing nice and deep into our chest, feeling all the tension sigh away with each exhale. And we're going to go ahead and do one more big inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to keep our hands interlaced and we're going to bend forward into a forward fold. So bending forward, bringing your head towards the ground, and our fingers are still interlaced. So they're interlaced above our heads here. This is just going to give us an extra little shoulder stretch and chest opening stretch here. And we can go ahead with our next exhale, slowly bring those hands towards the ground. If you would like to, you can grab your elbows. And if you can't reach the ground, you can grab your elbows. You can put your hands on your legs, whatever is most comfortable for you today. And from here, we're just going to let our upper body get really heavy. So we're going to let gravity kind of do its job here. Let's stretch out our head, neck, and shoulders. And we're going to exhale and relax a little bit further with each exhale, sighing out all the tension we may feel in our upper body after sitting at our desks for the majority of the day. And we're going to go ahead and do one more big inhale. And then what we're going to do on the exhale now is we're going to go ahead and grab our toes here. We're going to just do a one quick little hip opening stretch. So our hands are grabbing our toes. And from here, we're going to go ahead and go into a squat. So make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart. And we're going to go ahead and grab the toes and bring those glutes down towards the ground. So we're going to be in a nice low squat here. We're going to hold that for a second. And then we're going to go ahead and stand on up, straightening those legs. So we're going to go ahead and do two more of those here. I know this one can be a little bit difficult. So we're grabbing the toes. Now we're going to squat down. So bringing the glutes towards the ground in that nice low squat position. Feeling to open up the hips. And then squeeze the glutes and stand on up. All right, last one here. Still holding the toes, bringing those glutes down, getting a nice stretch through the hips. And we can exhale, squeeze the glutes. And then we're going to slowly come up from here, okay? So inching up very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Our head, neck, and shoulders are going to be the last to come up. And when we get to the top, we can do a shoulder circle, kind of shake it all out. And that is going to be all the time I have for today. But thank you all so much for coming to this stretch break. I hope we all feel nice and relaxed. Our upper body's feeling good after sitting down for the majority of the day. Don't forget, we do have one more class today. Luis is teaching his 4:30 abs class, so don't miss out on that. And then tomorrow we do have Workout Wednesday at 12 p.m., a stretch break at 3 p.m. with Brittany, and a nutrition webinar at 4 with Luis. So don't miss out on all that stuff we have coming up this week. You can always check out our SharePoint if you want to see anything else we have going on. But thank you all so much for coming, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day.